Hello everybody, welcome back to the dumbest hobby channel on all of YouTube, Pit Stain Hobbies. I'm your buddy here, 007 and a half. No, I'm like 001. We're back on the Lotus Spy Who Loved Me car, the Lotus Esprit sub from Agora Models. Please click the links below in the doobly-doo. Hit a like, hit a subscribe, comment, blah, 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 blah. Okay, YouTube stuff out of the way. Time for this massive box for the Lotus. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Well, we've always all been waiting for all of the boxes because we just always want the next box. But this one in particular, oh baby, look at what we got here. Oh, OMG, as they say. Don't forget your little packet that comes in there. Look at that lovely Esprit body. Just like we saw in Piccadilly in London not too long ago. I got to, it's on the channel, go check it out. But yeah, I got to see the real deal, not the sub, but like a perfectly restored Esprit S1 in white with the same interior and everything as this part work. And it was glorious. And I got to see some other awesome concept car there. I forget what it was called, but that thing was some insane robot fever dream cool thing. They were, oh man, yeah. The associates at that store, whatever it was, were happy to demonstrate its party trick, which was very cool. So let's get this foam packaging out of the way. I've put the body safely to the side for now. Then under the body, we have all our we have all of our other parts of this pack. So they're all there. It's not just the body that you get. You get a whole bunch of other stuff. We're gonna put those off to the side. 'Tis the season of many cardboard boxes coming to the Pit Stain household. So many boxes. Oh my God, so many boxes. Our garbage men probably think that I won the lotto or something. No, I don't know, but they probably will hate me. We have a 3D printer coming. Hopefully it works. If you're interested, it'll be on the channel. We also have a review of the DJI Mini 4 Pro coming up, and a review of the warranty process because I crashed and destroyed the damn thing straight off the bat. Let me pull up the instructions. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone had a good holiday. If you do celebrate Thanksgiving, ours was pretty good. We went to Korean barbecue. That was quite fun. We need stage 58 here. Yeah, that's... Mrs. Pitstain does not like turkey, and she also does not like cleaning up after a Thanksgiving dinner. She does a lot of cleaning every day of the year, and that's her limit. She's like, hell no, I'm not doing all this work for some stupid bird I hate to eat. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. We usually go to Red Lobster, but with the new ownership change due to the bankruptcy, they were freaking closed. So we went to Iron Age Korean barbecue, and it was quite good. And I didn't burn myself somehow, because if you know what Korean barbecue is, yeah, you got that flaming hot magma grill right in the middle of your table. And I was on cooking duty. This should be a fairly simple stage. We got some PSO5 screws, and we got these little spring-loaded clampy doodads. So they do something, and they're just gonna. So there's a little weird shape here, and then there's the straight line. So we're just gonna take this and shove it into its home. There we go. Is that it? There we go. It'll click in once you shove it in there the right way. And we're just gonna shove this other one in there. Come on, go in your home. Up and in. Okay, so those are both in there. They're just press fit. Little fiddly, but not too bad. And then we're gonna flip her over And we're going to take this post, and that goes in there, and then I'm going to put 2 of those PSO5 screws in those holes. 1 second, please. Alrighty, so what we're going to do here, we got stage 59 now. That's just on there like so with a couple screws, nice and easy. Let's cut open 59. Always check your plastic just at the top here, make sure there's nothing there. There's not. Let's get all our little bits out. Now what we need is this little block, another one of these little spring-loaded doodads, and we're just gonna shove that in there. Come on, go in your home. There we go. Is that fully seated? That's the question. I think it is. No, it's not. Ah, here we go. Positive click. Make sure it fits flush down. It was a little bit up. Make sure it's nice and flush. And these, yeah, these are good. Squeeze me. Sorry for the coughing. Okay, and we're going to put this with its hole down onto here, and another PSO5 screw goes in the bottom. Give me 1 sec. You know the drill. Oakley dokley. Got that screwed in there. That's looking good. We're going to take this part right here now, and we're going to put these parts right back here, and this part with the pegs facing down, right, and come on, Ian. There we go, right there. Okay, and then we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 PS14 screws screwed in those holes. So 1 second, please. Alrighty, so those are all screwed in there. It's a nice little detail they add. And we're going to take this. Is this the frunk? I don't know. Yeah, this has got to be for the front. Yeah, this is the frunk. We're going to take this, place it over those 2 pegs there, and get a couple of PSO5 screws. One there, one there. Alrighty, BRB. Alrighty, well, that's screwed in there now. Nice. We're moving on to 60, the right headlight assembly. I did break out the bonnet because we're going to be needing that shortly, soon. Double check our... Yeah, we're okay there. Yeah. Oh, actually, these things are open at the top. Oh, you could just rip the top of this thing off and not have to slice it open. Yeah. Well, things you learn. Even at my old age, learn something new every day. Probably because I don't know a whole lot to begin with. But either way, I digress. We got some hinges. We got some headlight buckets. We got the little flip-up headlights. Come on, guys. I know it's for pedestrian safety, but dear, if there was a way we could find to bring back flip-up headlights, they're just cool as hell. They really are. They just look cool. They're just cool. Who doesn't like flip-up headlights? I mean, it was just like such a fun. Oh, we do need the bonnet right now. Sorry, I was waxing poetic about flip-up headlights there. Sorry if I started saying, oh, this guy, he's got an unhealthy obsession with flip-up headlights. Well, maybe. So we're going to take our hood, our bonnet, hood for the U.S. people, bonnet for the fine people of the UK and quite a few other places probably. I don't know. I don't know what the Germans call the hood or the bonnet. Is that just a British thing? It might be. Okay, so these hinges, we want to specifically have them like this. Just like that. Not like that. Not like this. Not like this. Not that way. Not this way. Just this way. Okay, I've confused myself. But you want that little, just like that. Okay, and we're going to put one there. And then we're going to put the other one over here. And you can guess what's happening soon. Yes, DS23 screws are going in. So are those these little tiny silver ones? Yes, they are. So I'm going to get 4 of those screws in there, and I shall return shortly with more nuggets of wisdom and stupidity. One moment, please. Okay, now reminder, obviously dip these screws in some oil, some thin oil, some 3-in-1 or similar, and start both the screws before tightening them down fully. Just make life easier for you. We've retrieved our whole front end assembly, and we're gonna attach the hood to it. This should be exciting. Let's see here. So we're gonna take this fella, and we got the hinges like that. We're gonna offer it up to the car, as they say on all the British motoring building shows. We're gonna offer it up. Leave it loose for now. Okay, and then more DS23. So we're gonna then hold it together, keep it together in. So they keep saying. Masking tape may be a good idea here, potentially. Okay, no, not really. All right, get it in frame. That's not for you. That's for me. And we're going to there's a little peg right in the center, and there's like there we go. If you tilt it up a little bit, one goes on and then the other falls off. So two-handed operation there. And now they're both set down in their pins that are aligning them, which is fantastic. And we'll get 4 DS23 screws in there. Doop, 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 doop. Don't forget oil, and start both screws before tightening them both down fully. And these are tiny little screws, so don't gorilla attack them, okay? Don't Hulk smash these suckers. Just get them nice and snug. All right, be right back. All right, huzzah, success. So we've got those screws in there. Ian can install a screw. And look at those nice, even body shot line. Look at that. Good panel gaps. Gotta say, bravo. Bravo on the panel gaps. That was nice. So now we need to grab a DS29 screw. You get 2 of them. You only need 1 for this stage because, oh, the joy. Spare screws. These are really tiny, though. They probably had some kind of like test group way back in the day when they first started. Need a smaller screwdriver. You know what? I'm going to switch over to our new Vera screwdrivers. Yeah. Did a test group to like, how many of these people are as dumb as Ian? Okay, put extra screws in every stage. That's basically it. Clumsy, accidental, shaky-handed, whatever. And we're going to take this. Why am I using a Vera screwdriver? Ian, you're Mr. Viha. Why the Vera? Where Vera? Oh, there's reasons. Probably shilly reasons. But we're going to get 1 screw through that little rod there. Is that in? That's in. Oh, look, it actually holds the hood up. Ah, that works nice. This will test if you've properly assembled this prop rod earlier. Like, make it just tight enough, but not too tight. So that's nice. That works better than most Partworks, bonnets I did. Also, I colored the bottom of that washer fluid bottle with a blue Sharpie or teal Sharpie or whatever it was. Just to give it the thought, I mean, you're not going to, and I also, I forgot about that. I put the yellow Sharpie around the brake fluid reservoir. It just adds a nice little touch. Little pop of color on an otherwise, just white car. Oh, well, the interior is certainly a pop of color. Oh, man, I love that interior, but wow. It's pretty bright. All right, moving along. Shut your mouth, Ian. Get back to work. That's my problem at work, too. I talk too much. We're going to take our little LEDs. All right, and then we're going to take our little headlight housing, and we're just going to shove these suckers through there. Okay. Just like that. We'll put that down. I prefer to put any of these finished parts that are facing, outside body panel finished parts. Put them on a towel if you're having the shiny side. And we're gonna grab our light buckets. My buddy Mike Lane over at Mike Lane Mods sells these. There we go. Oh, what a good shill. No, it's not a shill. It's good because, you know, support Mike Lane. And you get to donate to the Michael J. Fox Parkinson's Fund with every purchase. You have the option to. It's not mandatory. But, you know, who doesn't like Michael J. Fox? He's a nice guy. Poor guy's all shaky. I feel horrible. Okay, so we're just going to shove these in the light buckets. They're really nice, tight press fit, so I don't think they're going anywhere. No glue is really required here, as far as my opinion. But my opinion is worth bupkis. And then we're just going to kind of, you know, you need to kind of, here we go. Hold on a second. Gonna need to bend these down just a skosh. There we go, skosh. Who says skosh anymore? Bring skosh back. Let's see here. Do I have it upside down or something? Oh my God, if I have this upside down, that would be hilarious. I'll be right back, 1 second. Okay, I did not have it upside down. It is just I had to make sure these cleared those little posts there and had enough clearance right there. Just need some clearance, Clarence. And we're all set, and that's it for that stage. Let's grab 61. More of the headlight. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh no, this one's sealed at the top. Oh, you punked me. Oh, damn it, Agora. You got me. Okay. That was funny. I was like, oh, you can just rip the top up. Then I was like, nope, I'm wrong. Oh, man. I just don't know. Okay. Well, you know, I'm an idiot, so there's that. Got a little nice little headlight bezel there. Got a couple clear lenses. This looks fun. What are we going to do here? Scrolling. Okay, let's cut open these lenses. Maybe I should zoom out a tiny bit. There we go. Let people see what I'm doing. It's kind of the point of the YouTube build videos. And we're going to put these, so these have an orientation that they go in, and it's like that. There's a little tab. Fits in a little groove. Nice and perfect like. All right. We're going to get this now on here. There's pegs and those holes, and we're going to get this son of a diddly lined up and press the pegs into their proper little homes. Ooh, that's looking good. All right, and we got to get 4 little black PS12 screws in there. Go easy on those, they're going in the plastic. But yeah, be right back. Alrighty, our headlight is all screwed together. How fantastic does that look? It's even got all the little markings in the lenses. Like, it's really cool. They did a really good job molding those lenses. We're gonna turn it over now and take this little hinge, which is spring-loaded, which is cool. And we're gonna put it in this orientation, and we gotta get it onto those, pins right there. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be fiddly. But yeah, we just gotta get it on like that, and then get a couple of PSO1 screws in it. So I'll be right back. Oakley dokley, and she's screwed it on. There we go. Look at that, nice. Oh, those lenses are awesome. You know, these are way nicer than my Vihas actually. Wow, they just the head spins so much better. So when you're palming the head and, you know, doing your thing, these are actually nicer. Like, this spins, but it's a little rough. Oh, okay, I'm sold. I like these. I like these more. They are better. Um, the Vihas are more chemical resistant because these have this rubber stuff on here. But I don't think we're working with like real brake fluid or transmission fluid with precision screwdrivers. That's their only weakness, I think, is like really harsh chemicals can gum up the rubber. Back to the model. Jesus, what am I working on here? A screwdriver review video or a Lotus Submarine? God. Okay. So that's on Ian. Oh boy. What did I? There's a song that we have for our Hobby Time Modelers live streams. I go off on rants. I soil my pants. There we go. We're gonna put this little clippy doodad thing here. Okay. On just like that, and then we're gonna put 2 PSO5 screws on there. I'll be right back with another random thought, I guess. 1 second, please. Alrighty. Our little plastic doodad on there. So now what we need to do is get this front section back and retrieve this section. And there's some locating pins right here. And that's what this thing will mate with. How are we supposed to do this? Oh, like that. Just like that. Okay, so we're just going to push her down there. But we've got to, we've got to have this kind of through here a little bit. And then push it down. Okay? So don't get caught in the trap. And then we need 2 DS23 screws in those 2 holes. 1 moment, please. All right, once you have those screws just started, let the headlight flop down to the open position. Hold this thing up in like midair. And we'll want to make sure we keep it very straight before we snug down these DS23s. And they have been lubed. Don't forget to lube your screw. Oh, hold on. I need the glasses. Let's see here. We push down on all the pegs. Yes, we are. So we're gonna let's see what they look like closed. They look a little forward. Like they should be back a bit. We might just have to fudge the hinge a little bit. I wonder. Okay. Well, let's get it fully toitened down. Oh, that's going to fix it, I think. Yeah, once it pushes over those pegs, yeah, it's ripping paint off of those locating pegs. This is a very, very tight tolerance part. Very high precision. So you can see it's like scraping the paint off of those 3 locating pegs, just like I scrape the skin off my cuticles all the time because I have a nervous tick. And when it closes up, look at that gap. That's looking good. That's looking very, God, these are plus 3.0 magnification. Talk about like Coke bottles. It's just for seeing up close. But yeah, there we go. Look. Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Bravo to Agora's manufacturer for having some really, really nice. Oh, man. Those are good. Look at that. Nice. Okay. All right, shut the hell up, Ian. All right, so that stage is complete. And we're going to do literally the same exact thing for the left headlight. So everything I showed you for this one, it'll be the same for that one except the opposite side. So we're just gonna zip through that real quick, and I will return shortly. By the way, I was listening to my movie and TV soundtrack playlist thing here on my Sonos, and Magnum PI came up, and I'm like, wouldn't that? It would just be a plain old Ferrari, right? But something about that car. I don't know. I just loved the Magnum PI Ferrari. Was that a 328 or a 308? GTS, GTB. I always get confused which one's which. The T-top? I don't know. But either way, that would be a fun one. Hint, hint, Agora. Magnum PI. Or a giant Megatron to go with the giant Optimus Prime, which was the most awesome part work I've ever built. This is shaping up to be also one of the most awesome part works I've ever built. Okay, stop flapping your lips. 1 second. Alrighty, look at this. We have double pop-up headlight tree happening. And this one fits just as good as the other one. Very nice. Good, even lines. I'm very happy with that. And consistent. So, very good. We got Pack 60, Stage 64, whatever. I lose it sometimes trying to figure out which word to use. Pack, stage, issue. It's so confusing. Now, let's just make sure there's nothing hiding in there. Okay, good. Ooh, we got the torpedo thingy. Torpedo launcher, clearly. So we're just gonna go ahead and zip this open. Just the tip. Okay, so we got a couple of spear tips there, and we've got the blues. I don't have the blues. Not until it gets a little colder out. Then the seasonal depression kicks in. And then the greens. There we go. Or yellowy, goldy. I don't know what color that is, but it's cool. Those are pretty nifty. What are we doing with these? We're going to put them into this thing. Okay, so we're going to hold it that way. And we're going to put this in this way. Does it only fit one way, or can you do it wrong? Let's see. Let's give it the in-test. Nope, you can do it wrong. You could do it backwards. You have the option of putting it in the other way around. Ooh, those spears those are really pointy, actually. Owies. And then we need a couple of PSO9 screws here and here. 1 second, please. Alrighty. Those are installed. Looks nice. Now what we need to do is take this little bracket doohickey, put it on those posts there, and 2 more PSO9 screws to hold it down. And we shall return shortly. Alrighty. So that we got that installed, I ran over to the package store around the corner. That's where you go buy beer in Georgia. And man, I think all of my neighbors underestimated the amount of alcoholics that would show up at their house for Thanksgiving, as did I. They were all at the liquor store. They're like, we're out of everything. We're tapped out. Oh my God, it was a madhouse in there. Okay, so we're going to take this little bracket and we want it this way. We're going to put it down on those locating pins. And we're going to get 2 PSO1 screws in the center there. 1 moment, please. Alrighty, so that's done. That's installed, well, screwed in. And we got 65 almost at the end of this pack of parts. And sorry if the overhead space heater is a little noisy. She's an old girl. I might have to replace it. I don't know. Oh, God, it's so loud. But I'm freezing down here in the basement. For you, the people. I'm just, it's chilly. It's very chilly. We've got this beautiful part, and we need to attach it to this little part here. So, we are going to, how does this work here? Let's see. So this thing goes on here like that, and then we got to get 2 PSO1 screws in there to make our little torpedo bay. So I'm going to get those screws in. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's screwed on there. It's looking pretty nifty. Ooh, menacing. We're going to take our front nose hood conflagration, put it upside down on the work mat, and then we are going to put this right there. There's 2 locating pins right there, and then we need 2 DS23 screws in there. Don't forget to lube your shafts, people. But I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. Alrighty, well, that's in, and that's what we got. Focus, you frack. We got that, and we hold it down. Good body lines. Let's hold down all 3 of these. Nice. Good. Really, really good. Really good body lines. Nice gaps. Nice, fairly even gaps everywhere. Oh yeah, gotta have it lifted. Yeah, pretty damn. I mean, that one might be a half a millimeter wider, maybe. But yeah, it's looking mighty cool. The Esprit logo is printed on there beautifully. Moving on, we need the front bumper assembly, so go retrieve that from your dusty pile. Let's see here. Now we're going to put in our LEDs. Oh my God, thank God, only one fold that my OCD has to deal with. So we're gonna, which one? These are both 03 and 04. Okay, so 04 goes on this side. They are a left and a right. And then we wanna fold it over that way. And then 03 goes over on this side, and that presses right in. And fold that one over that way. There we go. And we want to, like, you know, have this wire like really tucked in here really well. And then we're going to put a little piece of tape right here to hold it down. It does come with a couple pieces of tape on this yellowy backing paper. So we're going to tape those down. Give me 1 second. I will return. Okay, so make sure when you're taping it down, you push this forward and then tape it down. Okay, so it's nice and tucked in there in the corners. Now it looks like we are going to sandwich these 2 together. So we're going to bring, come on, stop grabbing. Microfiber is a pain in the butt sometimes. Everything grabs onto it. So we're going to put our assembly down there. And we're going to, obviously, oh, come on. There we go. So we're gonna lay this down on here. There we go. Okay. Then we gotta get a few screws in here. Let's see what we need. So we're gonna put a DSO1 screw right through the front hole there. And then 2 more DSO1s here and here. I'll be right back. Okay, now that is screwed down and it fits nicely. There we go. Looks very good. There we go. That's better. Okay, we've got to tack our wires down with these little guys that come on a tiny little part sprue. And we're just going to get our wires in between the 2 little posts here. And we're going to push that fella into place. That's a good snug press fit. Yeah, nice. And same thing on the other side. Okay, terrific. All right, that's done. And now we've got to mount this torpedo launching doohickey contraption thing right on here. And just 3 DSO2 screws on the 3 tabs. And don't forget to oil your screws. And we will be back in a few. Okay, so that is installed. Now what we got to do, make sure you got your clearance there. And we're going to... Oh, they all work. Perfect. That's awesome. Oh, that thing looks so good. Look at that. Oh, man. Puppity, puppity. Puppity. Very cool. Very freaking cool. I like it a lot. Oh, man, that is really good. I am very happy with that. That looks amazing. Wow. Very nice. I wonder what else we have to do. We got to snap on the license plate. This just snaps into place. Give it a little flex in the middle. She pops right in. There we go. Don't put it in upside down. If anybody would have done that, it would have been me. And that's it for that stage. Stage 66 is we are going to bolt it onto this. But the wife just called and dinner's ready. So I'll be back after I eat a little chow. 1 second, please. Alrighty. Dinner was good. Here we go. So we got the body here. And we've got just a few bits to attach to it. One is right here. Is this itty bitty little washer nozzle. And we're just gonna kind of shove it in there. Use the butt of the screwdriver. Go in your home. There it is. Okay, that's in. Now we've got these right and left. The right side little door striker is going to go right there. And the left side's going to do the same thing. And we're going to screw them in from behind with a PS17 screw right there. Focus. This camera. I swear to God sometimes. There we go. PS17 screw right there on both sides. And I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so those little door latch thingies are in there. They're looking okay. Yeah, they're fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to definitely tape the hood down for this part. So I'm just going to take a piece of painter's tape, wrap it over the hood and the fenders, keep her from flopping, because now what we're going to do, and lock all those all down for safety, flip her over, and we are going to offer this up to the body. So we're going to make sure, let's see here. How do we, okay. Are we going at an angle? Kinda. Ah, there we go. Jesus, that was terrifying. And we got to make sure we get these to align onto these little posts here. This one is a little bit warped, but that's fairly common with die-cast parts of this size. So what we're going to do is DSO1 screws all around. Let's just get some of those out. What I'm going to do is the first one I'm going to put in is the one that doesn't want to fit. So we're going to get this little fella dipped in a bit of oil. We're going to lean this sucker up, and I am going to get this one started. There we go. Yeah, this is whenever the bodies are always the trickiest part, you know. It's such a big piece of die cast that it could cool funny and warp a little. They're like snowflakes. Like, no two are warped exactly the same. They'll all be ever so slightly different. And let's get the two screws started here and here. It should be flipping epic though once we flip this thing over. Does this side hit? Let's see. So that's in there good. That's in there good. I'm going to oh, wait. Okay, I know what to do here. We're going to use our really gentle persuaders. These rubber padded plier, this clamp from DeWalt. Let me see where it's safe to put it. Yep, that works. Let's see if we can catch some threads now. Gotta go back a little bit. There we go. It'll look like we're looking better now. This one is a little bit... We might need to loosen things up a bit to get in that hole. Oh, wait. Am I catching threads? I am. Okay. And this one on the other side... Squeeze that feller. Well, this is why I hope people watch the channel, is for these little tips that happen every now and then. From if I have trouble with something and I figure it out, that helps somebody else. That's kind of the goal here, really. It's not a flex. It's to be like, hey, I'm the average Joe. I mean, I'm probably below average Joe. Like, if it was Idiocracy, I'd be the average guy. All right. All right, let's look at that. Let's see how that looks. Whew, mamacita. That was a bit of work there. Okay. And our pillars and our fenders are all lining up nicely. Lotus, lots of trouble, usually serious. In this scenario, not so bad. That works. Those all work. First try. That's a flex. I'm kidding. And yeah, the body's on there. It's all looking good. Oh boy. Well, that was a trial. If anything, these DSO1s might be a tick on the short side as far as the screw's length goes. There might be a revision later in the build. This one's fine. This one I feel is not 100% grabby, but if you look at the seam between this panel and the bottom plate, it's nice and tight. It looks good. So I think we're fine. And stop banging the damn car into the workbench. Okay. No scuffs. No scratches. Excellent. Okay. Thank goodness. But yeah, I like these new screwdrivers. These are really good. There we have it. It's currently Black Friday in the U.S. It's a holiday after Thanksgiving where people spend money. And I just ordered my wife a very expensive pickleball. Paddle. Pickleball. The paddle? The pickleball. Well, I got to order it soon. I'm waiting to go on my live stream. Then I'm going to order it. It's a rule. Go watch the Hobby Time Modelers, guys. Anyway, check the link below to Agora Models. This thing, come on, it's got pop-up frickin' headlights and torpedo launchers. You must have it. It must be yours. Go to the link below to get one. Any tools I've used in this video, including my new badass screwdrivers, all of my Amazon links. I think I even got these in there. Either way, thank you for watching. I hope you have as much fun building this as I have. It's been a blast. Thanks for joining me. Well, okay, 001 and a half. Checking out. Adios, everybody.